Well, hello everybody. This is the first video for you. Welcome to my page, and as you can see, my page is just starting up, and everything that I will post is life and life's little moments. Right now, I'm doing a few videos on why I love customer service so much. So, here's the first video. Hope y'all enjoy and stay tuned for next time. Hey, you guys. Well, it is officially story time. And for the records, please excuse me and my wretchedness. I'm looking hella not cute right this second. But I'm up and I decided to share the story with you. And this happened when I was working at Macy's. So I'm going to tell you a day that I had one day while working there. Alright, so I work in women's intimate apparel and swim and coats and yada 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 that. But it was around the winter time. It was like January and it was cold outside. And, I'm doing my daily rounds, talking to customers and everything. But it was this one particular customer that really stuck out to me the most, and it really, really made me value and appreciate the reason of me working at Macy's. Made me really, really love that job. Um, so it was a little girl. She's actually about 7 or 8 years old, and she's with her father. Now, her father, being a single father, he's trying to find his daughter a coat that will fit her and that she would like and all this other stuff. Kind of find out that this little girl has a disability. She's actually like about 17, but she's actually about 7 or 8. Um, really, really sweet girl. So we talking and we entered, I showed her different coats and stuff that she probably would like. And we had looked at this Calvin Klein coat. It was a little red one, and I told her I had something similar to that. And she looked at the coat, she tried it on, it fit perfectly. It was easy for her to put on, easy for her to take off, easy with the zipping, and she really loved it. And at the time, my hair was red like this, but a little bit brighter. And she's like, I just love your red hair. Now I got a red coat like your hair. Okay, I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, it looks really pretty on you. So she grabbed my hand. And when she grabbed my hand, she looked at my nails and she said, can I ask you a question, Tony? I'm like, yeah. So she was like, why do you have your nails like that? Now, mind you not, my nails usually look like this. Wait, see how that looks? That's similar to how my nails usually look. And I had that one little sparkly nail. And I was like, what do you mean? She said, why do you have that one finger sparkly with glitter? I looked at her and I said, well, to be honest, I feel like every girl deserves to sparkle. Every girl deserves to shine. She's like, really? So she looks at me and she looks at her dad. She said, Dad, can I go get my nails sparkly like Tony? So he's like, yeah, of course, Pumpkin, whenever, he's like, whenever we get from here, we can go get your nails sparkly. So I was sitting there and I remember I had some glitter nail polish in my purse that I had recently bought that same day, actually, because I was going to get my nails redone again and I want that glitter to go with the other color I had. And I was like, well, I have some glitter polish in my purse right now. I mean, if it's okay, could I, paint her nails for her? So he was like, are you sure you can do that? You for real? You or whatnot? I'm like, yeah, I don't mind. So I was like, let me ring you out real quick. Let me give you a discount. Let me make sure you're all good. And I gave them a really good deal. And they walked out the store really happy with that purchase. I mean, she wore the coat out. So when I got done with her, ringing her out, I said, come with me. And we sat down at this little chair and this little table that's by the women's bathroom that's on my floor. So I said, here, sit your hands on the table and let me do your nails. So I painted her nails and I gave her this real pretty, like sparkly pink glittery. It was like a reddish pink color. It was real pretty. And she looked at her and she kept doing like this, like, oh. And she kept saying, Dad, look, I'm sparkly too, like Tony. Like, it was just so cute. And she was like, just smiling and everything. And she started walking off. She said, Dad, can I show it to the other ladies? Because there's some other people shopping. And he was like, go ahead, you can speak. So after everything was said and done, she's sitting over there talking to other people, wandering around, not too far from his eyesight, but just close enough where you could see her. He said to me, he was like, I've been shopping all day looking for a coat for my child. He was like, and most people will look at her as if she had a disability or as if she was not capable to understand what is going on in the world around her, or just basically look down towards her. He was like, you really approached her in a way I've never really truly seen anybody approach my child. And he's like, you just don't understand how hard it is to be a single father with a child with a disability. and this, that, and that. That's how I found out she had a disability, when he said that to me. And I looked at him, I said, well, you know what? Honestly, the way I treat your child is the way I treat anybody, because me personally, you treat others how you want to be treated. You know, you love everybody. And I said, to me, I don't see her as a child with a disability. I see her as a regular human being who might look at life a little bit differently from the next person, but is still fully functionable and capable to do and go as they please, you know, and do what they, you know, and just be happy. And he looked at me, he smiled, and he's like, you know what? He said, that's really nice. And he's like, I like that you know, told my daughter that every girl deserves to sparkle with the nails and stuff. I said, well, no. Honestly, I really, truly meant that. Like, every girl deserves sparkle. No matter what their situation, circumstances, or anything that they're going through, they always deserve to sparkle. And he smiled. And he looked at me and he said, you know what? I really appreciate you. And today has been by far the best day ever. And she got a coach she likes. She like her little nails and everything. He's like, I'm all in all happy and so satisfied. He's like, I really want to talk to your manager. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. You could definitely talk to my manager, which I don't mind. So the little girl, she runs back up to me. And she gave me the biggest hug you could ever imagine somebody giving. Like, she gave me the biggest hug ever. And she said, Tony, you're my new best friend, and I love you a lot, and I really love my coat. Now, at the time, my manager was going on lunch or something like that, but he wrote on a little note card to let them know about my outstanding services and everything that I did that day, and how he felt so good, and this, that, and third. Really made me smile. And she looked at her dad before she left. She's like, can we come back and see Tony? And honestly, this little girl came back every week faithfully just to see me, just to smile, just to speak, and everything you could think of. It was just like I was really her little best friend. And when I say she was a really, really sweet girl, she was really a sweet girl. Moral of this story is that don't never judge a book by its cover. Don't underestimate another female or male or whatever species it is, you know. Everyone has that potential of greatness. You don't know it unless you give them a chance to really show it. And in that, I made me a really good friend, and I actually really do miss her popping up at the job, coming to see me. But I really learned to love my job so much because it was so much diversity, so much culture, so many different backgrounds. I done had people with language barriers and people from world countries and other countries, and it's like, whoa, because I was in a tourist like attraction area, but I really do value those moments at Macy's. But yep, that is my story, and I just wanted to share it with y'all. Yep. And remember, every girl deserves to sparkle.